Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. The Fulani Nigerian government finally is in big trouble. Buhari impostor blames Abubakar Malami and Fulani governor runs into hiding as UNICEF demands the immediate release of innocent children kidnapped by their Fulani terrorist foot soldiers. The Fulani terrorist Nigerian government are finally in serious trouble, but fake Buhari blames Malami for Fulani Janjaweed predicament, while the Fulani terrorist governor of Katsina State, Bello Masari, throws both Buhari impostor and Malami under the bus as UNICEF forced the Fulani Nigerian government to release captured Nigerian children in Katsina State. The Fulani Nigerian government is using their Fulani terrorists to capture innocent northern Nigerian children in the north and turning them into slaves and forcing them to accept Islam. This is exactly what they planned to do in Biafra land. But all their plans were truncated by Eastern Security Network. And that is why they are so angry with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for creating Eastern Security Network. Because our Biafran governors, especially the useless, hopeless Uzodinjo and Dave Umehi, they have both converted to Islam in order to please their Fulani slave master, Buhari impostor. They did that to please him. You know, the Fulani Nigerian government got into trouble after one of the captured innocent children escaped from the Fulani terrorist camp and was rescued by the United Nations. And the UNICEF, a United Nations organ, praised the Eastern Security Network for defending Biafran children. It is now finished for the Fulani Janjaweed and Buhari impostor. It is finished for them. According to report, the UNICEF called on the Fulani terrorist Nigerian government to urgently rescue the abducted children unharmed and reunite them with their parents. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, has described the abduction of 21 children at the farm in Katsina State as reprehensive acts. And after this warning, the Fulani Nigerian government released over 400 children that their Fulani terrorist foot soldiers captured in the farm. You know, UNICEF said children should never be the target of violence, especially by anyone who should be protecting them. That is what Fulani-controlled Nigerian military is doing in Biafra land. They are not protecting Biafran children. Thank God for the wisdom ﷺ bestowed upon our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who created Eastern Security Network that have protected our Biafran land from the Fulani terrorists masquerading as Fulani herdsmen. If not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by now, Biafran children would have been captured and kidnapped by the uncircumcised Fulani terrorists, and they would turn them to slaves. According to the statement, UNICEF is concerned about the report of the abduction of no fewer than 21 children. That was what they told them. But when UNICEF forced the Fulani Nigerian government, close to 400 children were released. They had turned them into slaves, including 17-year-old girls, or 17 girls and 4 boys, aged between 15 and 18 years old. Imagine that. According to UNICEF's statement, it added that the abduction of children, whether at home, school, farm, or anywhere, is reprehensible, as they would be subjected to all forms of trauma. Instead of the Fulani Nigerian government to do the right thing, all they are concerned about is how to destroy Biafrans and take their ancestral land by force. But they have failed. They have failed. It was gathered that the children were kidnapped while working on farm located in Katsina State. The Fulani terrorist kidnappers had contacted the families of those they kidnapped, demanding ransom for their release. A village head for the community said the Fulani terrorists demanded a ransom of 30 million naira. And they claim that Katsina is Buhari's home state, that is supposed to be the safest. And it is one of the states in the northwestern Nigeria that is being terrorized by the Fulani terrorists who kill, maim, and kidnap for ransom. And the compromised Nigerian military do nothing to stop the Fulani terrorists. They do nothing. Instead, they attack Biafrans, innocent Biafrans. You know, according to the United Nations Education, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, the use of underage children as farm laborers is common in states in northern Nigeria, especially the northwest, northeast, which has the highest number of children out of school in the zoo called Nigeria. My brothers and my sisters, you can see why our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is fighting for the liberation of Biafra. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.